Every year we got so many new games coming up, but these games specifically will make 2023 the best year in gaming, especially game number 1. But first, let's talk about the one game that everybody is super excited about, and that's Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart is an action RPG game set in the future where you have machines, creatures and superpowered robots attacking you and their creators. Something that we will see in our future anyway. The combat of this game looks super fun and it's action-packed to say the least. You've got guns, powerful gloves that can do some sort of magic stuff, some amazing boss fights that we have seen so far in videos. It's a game that a lot of people are looking forward to, and it's a game that I want to play as well when it comes out on February 21st. But what if there's a game that everybody just were asking for? Hogwarts Legacy is a Harry Potter game set way before Harry Potter existed. It's an open-world action RPG game where you can create your characters, attend classes, do combat inside and outside Hogwarts, fly using your broomstick, or even tame an animal to fly across the map. It looks so beautiful and so gorgeous, and you can do so much in this world. Not only you can roam around Hogwarts doing side missions and stuff, and in terms of story, do some classes, but you can go outside of Hogwarts and do so many more side missions as well as just explore the whole world. It's something every Harry Potter fan wanted in one way or the other, and now with this new generation, we'll get to experience this new amazing look of the Harry Potter universe. Hopefully we'll get to see the dark side of the magic, but I guess we'll have to wait and see because the game releases on December 10th. However, there's a game that a lot of people were so much into since 2000. Diablo 4 is a much awaited game to the fans of Diablo as it's coming out on 6th June. Even though I've never played Diablo, watching the trailer and a few gameplay snippets really gets me excited to play the game. The classes of Barbarian, Sorcerer, Druid, Rogue and Necromancer look incredible. If I had to choose one, I would probably go with Barbarian, because they have a set of weapons that you can swap between, and you can also assign skills to each specific weapon. The world looks so incredible, and it also looks very big because it is an open world that you can traverse in. Everything about it looks exciting and I cannot wait. Well, we all know about Diablo, but what about a franchise that has existed since 1978? Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming out on March 17th, and it looks bigger and better than the previous game. You can have 2 lightsabers at once and also have the opportunity to have a blaster and a lightsaber, or have a lightsaber that Kylo Ren used. You can also tame animals and use them for transport, and there are other ways of traversal as well. The Empire is still growing strong, and so is Cal Kestis, but he will do whatever he wants and destroy the Empire. Maybe we'll get to see a Darth Vader again, or maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi. But to be honest, Andor has proved that nobody needs any of these iconic names to be a great Star Wars thing. Even though we all agree that Star Wars is a great franchise, but in terms of video game, this particular franchise is making a return that a lot of people are excited about. Dead Space is coming back with a Dead Space remake. It's been made by Motive Studio because the original studio no longer exists. However, the game is truly faithful to the original. Not only everything looks better, but all the improvements that the game added by Dead Space 3 are already present in this remake. It's been told that most of the story stays the same, while some of it has changed. The devs constantly were in touch with the community to make sure that they did this right. It makes them one of those developers who truly want this game to sit right with the fans. With the latest gameplay we got to see, it still grabs your attention with the survival horror that this game is known for. And you don't have to wait long because it's coming out on January 27th. But that's not the only remake that everybody is excited about, because this one, fans really were waiting for it. The original Resident Evil 4 is said to be the best Resident Evil game out there because of its over-the-top action and one-liners and Leon's roundhouse kicks. That's what makes this remake so much more special. They have improved so much in this game with the ability to crouch, using the environment to your advantage, having those roundhouse kicks, using a knife to block the chainsaw man, and most importantly, the game will be a lot more creepier and darker than the original. Certain scenes will be changed based on how they were in the original. For example, Leon goes into the village with the cops in daytime. However, the remake takes you there at nighttime, and you start looking for the cops who seem to have disappeared. Something the original never had, but it definitely increases the spookiness. What kind of improvements will we be seeing in the story? We have no idea, but we will definitely get to play this on March 24th. Now, as I mentioned, game number 1 is a lot more exciting, and even though it doesn't have a release date, it's confirmed that it's coming this year, and that's Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Both Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales were so incredible. The city was amazing and you had so many side missions with incredible storyline. And now in the sequel, it seems like we might be able to play both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, and also Venom will be in the mix. Venom has been the favorite villain for a lot of Spider-Man fans, so to see him in the game is exciting. However, based on the ending of Marvel's Spider-Man, it looks like Harry might be Venom, but we have never seen that ever. The game will be exclusive to PS5 though, but it makes much more sense because now they can utilize the technology. The only problem right now is I have to buy a PS5 by that time. However, the good thing is that they have mentioned it's releasing on autumn 2023. But to be honest, 2022 itself wasn't bad for video games at all. There was one game specifically that did something absolutely incredible. Check this video out to know what I'm talking about.